extra turrets once I have the extra steel. And then we'll have the added security of the turrets around the place. And I'll know that we have that much extra power, you know. Albin, mate, I know you're taking that to butchering. Can't do that. Vivo. We shouldn't be having shit in doorways. What I'm gonna do, and I think it's worth my time to do this, is, maybe not. I was gonna put a bunch of storage rooms that specifically say not to store things in it, so then they get prompted to remove things from the doorways. But I know that I'll see stuff sitting in the doorways, and I'll go to select and I'll have a shit fit with the, with trying to select something when it's already sitting there. Like, there's stuff in the doorways all through here. The only thing I can do is indent it by one. I'll just see if, like, Baikal or somebody... You're going off to sew an area, but can you... You can't haul, or no configuration for it. Okay. So does that mean I don't have places to put cotton? Because I fucking well should. Not apparel, it should be a raw resource. Plant matter. No. And 8 stone blocks. It shouldn't be manufactured. I don't go looking for this stuff enough. Should be apparel. Isn't plants, I don't think. Nah. Alright, give me a sec to have a look for this. I don't look for this enough. Textiles, maybe. Yeah. I'd say it's a textiles issue. So if I can copy that, because I would say it was probably not allowing certain ones to be stored there. Transport pods ready. Alright, hold on. So I did green last time and purple needs something, so since I'm going to go up that way, let's send one. That should make her pretty happy. Alright. That should probably also trigger another quest out that way. The only reason why I want to do them side by side is because I think if it's going to give me a potential another do a quest thing for it, I could take both caravans up at once, and that would save me time and resources. So that took them up to 73. Are we going for that bolt action rifle? Nobody's made it. Let me snooze the shredding of that. Winters is having a shit fit down here. Lincoln, I know you can do stuff, generally. Under required skill of 5. Okay. So now we got that extra limit. You've got a skill of 5. I might not have the resources for it. This silverware's coming down here. She should have some. And she's got a crafting of 11. She should be able to do this shit. Missing 3 components. Okay. Can you make fucking components for us then? Oh, Neyra's ready. Right. You are a daytimer. Let's get you sorted out. Yeah, if we can get the components, then we can finish building things like the, what do you call them? We can finish building the batteries, we can finish building the solar, and we can hopefully get started on that quest. The only problem is, obviously I have a lot of things around the map that are going to pull the components first, and in this particular case, I sort of need them for the quest, but I do have a while to get there. So it's not a huge issue. I can just take you all the way down to bottom. You're a daytimer. Alright. God damn, the RimWorld music is so peaceful. I think the other thing too is sometimes, like, the limitations of the normal core game, I kind of enjoy some of them. You're unable to do firefighting. I sort of like some of the limitations because it means that, I don't know, I have to be, generally speaking, more careful with some of the shit that I do and build. Take that back to 3. This whole playthrough, there have been so many times where I have built something and it's been off or incorrect and I have to come back and rebuild it or something like that, you know? What are you primarily doing? You're doing construct and handling. You should be able to do some level of hunting. You reckon you won't do it, so we'll just give it to you as a 4 skill. No, you don't need it crunchy. You've got plenty of skills. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's time consuming and it's at times like tedious and stuff, but it's also enjoyable. Fucking hell, I need to stretch so much tonight. Every time I stretch, everything just feels really good about it. Lima, why are you exhausted? Because you're in a mental state. They're picking out. That's fine. Who's the mental breaks? Malbro, who's actively asleep, recreationally deprived. And Chet is currently unconscious, but recreationally deprived. That's fine. I mean, whatever works for them. I was looking at something down here a moment ago. So my animals, I've left them go for ages. They've just been getting auto-culled as they get culled. My people are starting to store stuff down here like they're supposed to, which is really nice. Silverware's making components, which is good. So that's the other thing too, is that I need components at the moment. So even though I've got the steel, because I took the time to build this when I had the chance to, we don't really have to worry as much about it. I can at least keep making more components from the steel we have. This though, it'd be good if we can get the bolt action rifle, but I'm not expecting it anytime soon. I think this is turned off at the moment. That's why we're not smelting slag. That's okay. We'll get that back on because we've got the electricity for it, because this whole section needs to be brought in. That's the only reason why they're not bringing it in. I don't have anywhere for it to store, and it's now under wraps. So this area isn't going to perfectly do a gorgeous little, like, solidly overlapping grow room. I could probably move that over by, like, one more. 2 on these, by the look of it. Go over by 2. This one needs to come up and over by 2. About there. And then this slot need to come over by 1 themselves. And then that should be the entire grow room. Should be under wraps. I also need one of those fire foam poppers. I need to make one of these bastards. Because I know what my people are going to do. They're going to come in here instead of motherfucking firing this place. I don't need it to be all the way touching the walls. Just most of the room will do. Like that. They'll do. I could actually build this over by 1 more, because essentially it will trigger it once it's kind of centered. So 2 of them for the size of this room, they'll do. I could put it up into like a corner or something like that, somewhere where it's not overlapping, but this will do fine. So this room will actually be completely enclosed by the look of it, perfectly overlapped once I move the lights. Now they're still moving the fucking resources down here, but I need this gone, and I need there to be a roof now coming across here. So basically at least down to this needs to have a roof, and I need to close this off as a room, essentially like that. And then we can get some of these walls out of here, the door, the extra door. We'll get rid of all of that. Like, whatever is left in here is possibly going to expire. There is nothing I can do about that. They just have not moved it. I'll also have to pull up any electrics that I can't see that are not where I want them to be. So I did move that over. Are these ones fueled or are they electrics? You're electric. You are also electric. So I want them to move over. I don't want the fueled stoves. I sort of do, but sort of don't. I'm just going to move them straight up out of here. I don't want them to be in the way of the fucking doors and rooms and shit, but it's going to be. I could probably... I guess the fireplace is in the way of that. Let's just throw one in there for the moment. It's just because they have the bill order on them already. So when I move them, it's just better I just throw them in there together. Now you lot are powered. What I want is I want it to be like 3 across and then go down. Can't think, because I was going to do it by 2, but I think 3 would be better. So the other thing too is that means it's going to be not quite to the wall. It's fine. I can move this over by more. No, not like that. Cancel that. Reinstall that over by 1 more. Gonna need this bench to move over like that. And this bench can wait, and I'll move it over by 2. That way I can have a straight line, 1 up against the wall. This one though, This will go into right spot. This will be like here. So I do want these sectioned off if I can. I'm just not quite sure yet what shape and style I want in the center for this. Like, I could put this shape in and that would allow me to put air conditioners up against the wall. That could be kind of cool. I'd have to figure out how to kind of like make the room smaller, because then I'd have like one vented air conditioner room. It would be able to be repaired from the inside. If it got demolished, there's not much that could happen with it. And it would potentially heat up the conjoining walls to it too, so just have to be careful with that. I'll see what shape we end up getting, because I do want them to come over from there, and I'll see how much room I've got in the center. I should be able to move the other ones. As long as they are fueled, I can bring them over. I think I could get one more over here before I have to move it. This is going to be a much longer... It's basically kind of the same shape, turned on its head. But I don't mind it being at the back. That's been great and stuff, but they are walking through the entire, like, you know, fridge storage and stuff every time I want them to cook something. It would be nice if I could kind of prevent them from doing that. Hey Alpha, welcome in. Good morning, homies. Long. Yeah, what are you up to? It is technically morning. It's like 1:30 a.m. now. Well, almost 1:30 a.m. What are you up to? Indoors is 8 degrees. Nice. It's good. It's killing my dingo poppers. Nice. Well, that's good. I'm trying to discreetly blow my nose while we're having this conversation. It's like nobody would know if I didn't mention it, but I'm like, I know my voice is like changing around the place a little bit, so it's pretty obvious I'm doing something. And that's what I'm trying to do. What's it? Saved her from Australia. She's Canadian now. Alright. She's walking with the flags. Is it flags? No, walking with the leaves. Sorry, I don't know. I just saw Canadian flag, and Canadian flag has a leaf on it, and my brain just replaced the word leaf with flag. So there we go. We got English eventually. But that's pretty cool. I don't know, I got regular wilderness cats here. Or, you know, normal, regular cats. They're lurking around. Azula's in the doorway. I think she's trying to prevent Phoenix from getting back in. Phoenix is somewhere. Last I know, he went to scream out a window. That's what he does, specifically at night. So, yeah. That maple leaf. Yeah, I knew it was fucking something. It's just that, like, even though I've been streaming for, like, nearly 3.5 hours tonight, I'm still so tired. Like, I feel sore and tired and sleepy. Because I woke up just before stream, like, literally right before stream, and then I streamed. And I kind of haven't really got the rest of the waking up process activated yet. So, we're working on it. I'm also trying to get my people, if I could just spot somebody that does building the area. There's Lumi and E. E could, what are you doing? Transport pod. Okay, I'll let you do that. But when you come back, E, I need you to take out this wall. Honestly, it doesn't have to be this one. It could be this one first. But if I could just get him to deconstruct a bit of this, and then I could get like somebody else in here to help move the kitchen benches over. Oh, please tell me you're not fucking building on that. Frog, mate. No. Frog. Stop. Don't cook on that. I need you to flick the switch right now so nobody builds on that where that is. And she's Kelpie Dingo mix. Oh, yeah. I like Kelpies. They're very cute. A lamb is roaming away. Why? Where is the door? I had a border collie. But I always thought, like, Kelpies had, like, that really sweet face about them. I could imagine, like, a Kelpie cross would be, or Kelpie cross dingo would be quite a, sort of, like, I don't know. I imagine, like, still a sweet face, but kind of, like, firmer shaped dog, maybe? You, Gabriella, can you do hauling at all? Yeah, you kind of look like maybe you can. Can I get you to haul the cloth and haul the corn? Preferably Kimmy as well, if you can do this, that would be great. Look, consume the food. I don't care. I'll find somebody else unless you get to it. A haul. Yeah, there we go. Okay. They keep leaving shit up here. If I have to, I'll say it. They're not allowed to. Emmy's gotten sick. That doesn't surprise me. Emmy can go and... Hitting Dr. Hitching spot. How about you go and rest in the hospital? Because they're going to bring the animals all up here now. Hold on, move up a bit. Let's just get rid of them so everybody stops wasting their time. There we go. Now, once Kimmy or Toro will do it, he'll get the stuff out of the thing. I literally have to, like, remove where they're allowed to grow in here by just, like, maybe 1 square. That's what I'm thinking. So what I'm going to do is just keep you away from the back doors. I'm not so worried about the front ones because I would have to do that on both sides. But I'm having an issue where they're just putting the resource in the goddamn door. And it is very consistent. So I don't really mind this. Whatever happens, all I know is they shouldn't be doing this through here. And I do see grow rooms. There we go. Alright. That should stop some stuff. Now, what the fuck else was I doing? Poker tables, chess tables. I know they all need chairs. I don't have stuff for it. Emmy needs medical treatment. She's getting it. She's laying down. We're getting our floor pattern, though. Once I can get rid of... once we've got the nice floor pattern, I'll change this from pink to, like, maybe a purple or a blue. And it should make, like, the white floor, like, really pop then. But I'm going to have both sterile tile and cement tile in here, at least for the moment, until I can get more silver. Because eventually my hospitals will all be sterile tile, but if I can at least like bring up some of the cleanliness, that would be great. As for this area, like, as much of a mess as it looks, I even like this a little bit better at the moment. So I could make it narrow as fuck. I could make it not be too wide. That would be interesting. I'm just in the process of realigning where my kitchen is and my food storage and stuff, because honestly, I fucking hate it. I've moved it from, oh, this is all open. I've moved it from over here, and it didn't quite work in these little side bits. So I just quickly slapped together something here, but I hated how it looked. I do like these dining rooms. I do want to still have them, but I just got to get a bit fucking creative with this place because holy shit. I don't want this big section here. Like, I just moved everything down, but I don't want this big section. I want to be able to get out to a battle out here. Which, are they getting any of these yet? I made a grow room area, or a fucking storage area, sorry, to help with that, but they're not doing much. Alright, so the other air conditioner, Tro, can you do caravan ambush? Are we going out still? Mate, don't tempt me with people. I will take them. You're greedy. I can't take you, but Lax. I mean, apart from him being greedy and he's going to have tantrums about bedrooms and shit probably all the time. I could take you. You just don't have any good skills. I want to take cooks specifically. Cooks and medical people. I guess the answer here is, while I could take them, I think I'm just going to kill them in this instance, because I would like to reserve the right to take better people than that. And better people than that do exist. So I'm just going to wait. I think you guys are both primitive weapons. Yeah. Alright, well, let you guys do what you're doing. I'll give him like an extra minute on this map because it is a little bit of steel. So let's just move the roof off that. Once my people are in place, not everybody's going to have a gun, by the way. Some of them will, some of them won't, but they should start firing. Yeah, there we go. I could get some of you guys at the back just to move over. Most of the ones with a gun will start firing as soon as they can. I do want wood and stuff, but I don't want to stay here too long. I just want to take the medical and the berries and... God, this is a small map. Can I take the berries? There we go. Well, hello. You are getting really, really close. Ellie will get hurt, so let's move her back. Oh, well, sorry. She's good. She's fine. They're fine. So much for that. Alright, if you guys could go and pick some shit, that'd be great. Go grab yourself a meal. I need to remove the roof, and then I want to deconstruct this place. I mean, they'll take whatever they take. If they happen to take the roof down and somebody gets crushed, it happens. Yeah. Alright. If they had presented me with somebody that could even, like, 50% cook, I'd probably maybe take them. Just because I do want people, obviously. But what's your problem, chimpanzee? You're stressed because you're depressive, jealous of Huntsman's bedroom. Mate, can you just stop whatever you're doing? Just go get yourself some fucking rice, whatever. Actually, I'd love to be able to tell them to go recreation and stuff, like go play poker or something. But I can't tell them to do that. All I can do is stop them from, like, wandering off and being really upset about something. Alright, so I'm gonna give them a couple of minutes here. That looks like steel. I'm out here for steel, specifically. Steel and whatever plant structures and shit I can get, so let's take down that while we're at it. And I could take trees and shit, but I don't want to overload myself beforehand. So what else did you have? You had a weapon. That awful weapon. Food binge. That's fine, mate. Muffler, get out of the way. Tadashi's having a food binge. This is in minor pain. I may have caused a minor pain. There's a chance that that happened. Alright, so I've pulled up almost all the plants. They're just after a little bit left of that, and odds on the last plant. Alright, as soon as they're done pulling this wall down, we'll keep going. I can't believe I've got so many people that can do fucking construction as well as mining. Once Frankie and Hallie and Mai finish up, Wales inspired again, goddammit. I mean, it's not bad, it's just like, it's still the one person over and over again. When you're done, mate. Oh, mine's on it. Are you... Yeah, you're deconstructing the wall. Alright, well then we'll get going. Hopefully before shit catches fire. Everybody here will have seen, like, a corpse and it will be disturbing them and stuff. Now... Reform the caravan. I'm pretty sure you guys are coming home. I'm pretty certain that they're coming home. I do have a thing out there to get, but this will be fine. Get some more steel. If I have to drop some marble chunk, I'll drop some marble chunk, but let's bring home your shitty weapons. Yeah, alright. You've still got space. I don't need that fucking many. Holy shit. There we go. 45, I guess, is the maximum. Any more than that is too many. But yeah, I could take less than that, but they're nearly home. Once they get home, I can send out the new caravan to the next location, which reminds me, quests. Now, I haven't started making them yet, but this still expires in like 3 days. I've still got another day on that. So, I want to wait to grab it until I have the extra fucking thing made. And, like, where are you going with that? New component to stockpile. Yeah. I bet that's going to get gone in, like, a hot second. Because I've got so many things still getting made. Like, all of these. All of them require it. I'm just going to say don't at the moment. So we can just get that one bolt-action rifle made. I just need them to make it so we can accept a quest. Basically, once the quest is accepted, I can go back to allowing them to do this. But just until then, I think there will be stuff around the base. There's like batteries and shit still getting made. Just pause those for a moment. Okay. That should be plenty enough that any components we get, we should get 3 soon, and then we'll get an extra rifle. And then once I've got that made, then we can accept the quest. I don't have to wait till we've got it to make it, but I'd rather just wait in this case. Yeah, you fucking picked a fight with Ludo. That was on you. Keep going. I'm pretty sure that was the direction that that fight started. You imagine if it was the other way around and they got down by whoever they were fighting? It's still funny, but still. I do like seeing everybody coming up here for recreation and stuff. It's great to see everybody getting a chance to do that. My cat's chilling at the fireplace, apparently. I love just spotting weird stuff like this. I also want to make heaters for winter, proper actual heaters, because I think that will be fun. So we haven't had a lot of like wood spare. All right, let's get this. I need this particular thing moved. Chimpanzee mate, as soon as you're done with that, can I get you... Can't move reserved by beaver. Is that because beaver's cooking? Because I don't give a shit if beaver's cooking. Where is beaver? Like, whoever... There you are. Beaver mate. Guess what you're about to do? You're about to move that whole ass stove. You just nominated yourself. Alright, there we go. Yeah, no, I want that thing gone. I also need this one moved too. I need that reinstalled there. That way we can get the wall built here. That'd be good. I guess that just removed the flooring, but that's okay. We'll get the floor built. Somebody's having a fucking social fight with Naira? She just joined, pig. For fuck's sake, mate. She just joined. What's your beef with her? Like, it could be anything, but still. Fucking hell. Actually, hold on. What's your thing? Tough. Careful shooter. There's nothing to say that they made each other aggravated. So I don't know what that one started from. I guess they were just like iffy about something. Alright. I don't like the fact that they keep cooking in this and this is technically outdoors. So that's not ideal, but I do want a whole bunch more electric stoves to be up here. So let's get whatever electric stoves exist and move them. Half of my stoves are powered, fueled, and stuff. So I just gotta be careful not to grab those. You're a fueled stove. That one's fueled. This is fueled. Hold on. I don't want those two to move. So I want that one to move up here. I don't want that one to move up here. I want electric stoves up along here. This is part of the reason why I'm trying to get electricity. I have a full fucking dromedary in my kitchen right now. That's not really what I want, but okay. Alright, so I thought about having 2 big kitchen rooms, and half of this kitchen room will also be nominated fueled stove area, so it's going to be like a half and half zone. I don't know if I want that to be on the very, very bottom, or if I want it to be halfway between, because the passageway through might work better as a halfway between. So while I'm still building, I haven't got this fully set yet, because deconstructing and turning that into a wall is going to be a nightmare until I get that in place. So, let's see what I can do with this, I guess. So I sort of want the area underneath it to be mostly fridge. And I guess I could put a butchering station up here in the center. That would work. I have a butchering station there, and I could have the cooking areas on either side of it. My only thing is I would like a passageway. Like, I'd like a hallway that's not the cooking area and is not the rest of it. I could just say no to these doors. I know you're partway doing stuff then. Deconstructing. Stop what you're doing. That's still intact. Mate, Cypress, stop. Go do something else, mate. They're gonna break the wall and I'm gonna need it. I'm thinking it'd be better to bring it in from underneath. I'm not entirely certain here. I'm just literally winging this the entire way through because I don't quite know what I want with this design, and I don't know if I'm going to like it once it is designed. So I'm really just hoping for the best. Once I've got that, I make that just as a standalone thing. Even if I was to mirror a second one down here, just out of interest, just to do it, have a second fridge and stuff, that would allow me to have cooks on either side around this at all times. I know they'd be pretty far away from that. It would be nice if I could have moved this down so that, like, but this area here is so crucial to have. I guess the thing is I could have moved this up, but I need the grow room space. That's the only reason why it exists where it exists. I could always put bedrooms above it. That's the thing. You'd always put bedrooms above this spot and then move that up, but I'm pretty sure there's an area here that I can't really grow on. I think I can grow up to here, but I can't grow through this. So we'll have to see how this design goes. In the meantime, if I say don't allow people to go through that,